come on when you're a line cook. There's so many terrible things, but they shape
Especially
you.
as a girl, isn't it harder too?
Oh my
I've heard some
gosh.
stories. Being a girl chef is like even harder, I feel.
It has been. Even my first kitchen. My first kitchen was a Shinwa in Santa Monica. But back then when I was doing it, it was really fucking hard.
Yeah.
I was getting...
Welcome to Line Check's Battle of the Houses. This is a contest featuring back of house and front of house. These are all service industry and hospitality professionals.
My name is Sabrina. I'm representing front of house tonight. I work at La Patahuaca, and I've been in the industry since I was 16.
Hi, I'm Chef Josie. I'm representing back of house. I've been in the industry well over 6 years. And I work over at Otoño Restaurant in Highland Park.
All right, nice.
Should I grab it? First question.
All right.
Describe your most memorable holiday party.
Holiday party. Every restaurant holiday party is always 2 months after freaking Christmas. I haven't
my God, right?
I haven't even had mine for this year. So most memorable was probably last year's. This one girl came in, shroomed out, and that was the best. That was the best, the funniest fucking thing.
Why? Did she behave a certain way?
Yeah, she was hitting on one of my coworkers'
Obviously.
boyfriends, and she was just like, "Oh my God, he's gorgeous." And it was just really weird.
My question was stupid. I'm like, why was she acting crazy? Oh, okay, right.
What about you?
No, same.
Yeah.
We could never get. Obviously, we're always busy and working on holidays. Ours didn't happen till July.
Yeah.
But we were very, lucky to have one of our regulars, very special, regulars to opt their home.
Oh, nice.
To throw a pool party. So that's what we had it at in July.
Pool party for a restaurant party is
Oh,
amazing,
dude,
though.
it was great. It was freaking amazing. It was awesome. So, it's funny. It's amazing to see back at front of house and front of house against each other.
Yeah.
Servers have it after each other too.
Yeah, honestly.
It was freaking amazing. And just having all this booze and everything. I just tried to drink as much as I could.
Yeah.
And our executive chef is fucking amazing. She was just like, let's have a cigar lounge and whiskey and just cigar. Yeah, dude, I fucking love her. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, I mean, that was our pool party that we had in July for our Christmas party.
Yeah.
It was pretty stoked. Yeah, it was amazing.
I love a pool party.
I sure do. Yeah, me too. It's all great.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's a third.
I'll let you have it.
Okay. I keep fucking missing. Oh, wait. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.
Ooh.
Hit that bell button. Hit that like button. Like and subscribe. Welcome back to the channel. All right. How did you end up working in the service industry?
I was already it's in my blood. My great grandmother was a great cook. My grandmother was a cook. My mother is a cook, but home cooks. But we come from Mexican background, indígena, just in our blood. That's my tattoo right here, just representation of the indígena in my my background cooking. And I love the story that my mother has of my grandmother being a great cook. Is that she couldn't read and she couldn't write, but she could cook. So she knew how to get on buses and transport to one place to another, and she could feed an entire village. And she was so she was well etiquette as far as speech, and she could speak multiple languages.
Damn.
And indígena, she was of indigenous background, and it was beautiful that she could speak Spanish, English, and just take care of a whole community. And people would come to her when they needed to be harbored or helped, or fed and whatnot. It was so beautiful. I knew it. It was already embedded in my blood.
Yeah.
As much as I sometimes wake up like, why, God? Why did
Another
you
day.
instill this talent?
Another day of this.
Yeah, of this wretched,
Yeah, fuck.
need to want to just be in the kitchen and I swear, all cooks are masochists at heart. I don't know why we do it
It's
to
the
ourselves.
knives.
Actually, all industry people, anyone in the industry, masochist at heart, dude. Like, my goodness,
I
why
think
do we
just
do?
having to put yourself in the service industry, you have to have that
You know what? But it's
mentality.
beautiful. But you know what? Even if you weren't, it humbles you. It changes you even as a
Yeah.
person. I don't even think it needs to be in your blood. Eventually, once you're in the
mean-
beast, you just kind of like, well, I guess I'm evil after
Yeah.
all.
The way I
No.
started, I was like, okay, 16, need a job. Obviously a host.
I love
There's
it,
nothing
though.
else to do.
But if you see a lot of like, okay, so what I mean, you have a lot of immigrants come into this, you know, who work into this industry, and they just work to the bone, but they execute every fucking time. My
Yeah.
goodness, I'm so envious of our prep cook that's been our prep for like 20 years for our chef, and he's still teaching me things that me as a sous chef don't even know.
Yeah.
My goodness,
It's the
so
experience.
fucking amazing. With just, I mean, it's a labor of love, definitely. But for some people, it's like, damn, like it's easily crafted. But I love it. I love it. And once you're in this industry, you just adapt to it. You learn to adapt, and you just kind of like mold into this.
Yeah, it's a whole different lifestyle. It's a
Absolutely.
whole different
Oh, yeah.
lifestyle.
I cannot relate to anybody who's not outside
in
of
the
this
industry. Yeah.
Yes.
That's why everyone that you know is in the street is only people that you know in the industry.
I don't even like anyone who's not in this industry. I do not. I cannot stand people who are not in the industry because I don't think they
they're
can
mostly
relate.
your friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, they're all my friends. They're all my family, and I love them. I could not live without these like the people in this industry. Like
Yeah.
I finally found like a home and
Yeah.
a family and people who I can relate to.
Yeah.
I cannot with anyone. Everyone's all like, oh, this, you know, this, or they. I'm like, you're complaining about sitting on your ass for 8 hours and, you know, shooting the shit, and then you getting your lunch for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass. I get so fucking upset over it, but absolutely. Yeah. So what was the question? So you can answer it too.
I did.
Oh, you did. You sure did.
All right.
All right, here we go. What's the craziest moment of your career? That's a good one.
Just hearing it as career is crazy. Let me think. Craziest moment actually like happened a month ago or two. Like this homeless guy came in and like he had a bunch of bags with him. And I was hosting at the time, so I was like trying to be really nice. He wanted to sit down. He wanted to go to the bar. I was like, yeah, okay. And he was like, can I put these bags here, like at the front of the restaurant? I was like, oh no. And he just goes, well, fuck you, and then walks out and just starts yelling at everyone like waiting outside. I was
You
like,
mean all
oh,
your
great.
customers coming
Yeah, all
in?
the people coming in.
All
And I
my
was like,
customer base
oh,
coming
cool, yeah.
in.
I was like, great face for the restaurant. Thank you so much, sir.
You're like, thanks.
yeah. I was like, back at you, buddy.
Thanks for tonight. Thanks for fucking me over with my tips.
They're all gonna come up to me and say the same thing. But yeah, that's probably I haven't had that many crazy moments, but that's probably the one I can think about.
That's actually like a
Hosting
more,
is the worst.
No.
Everyone yells at you in that.
This is a common one.
Oh yeah,
You know,
I want to hear the back
with
of
the
house.
home-
Let's hear the back.
That one is a back house one too. I won't lie to you. We had this. I won't say of all my career, but of one of them, yes. We recently had a homeless man come in and just act. He was yeah. So we have like a first floor, second floor, and third floor.
Oh shit.
This fool was like
already.
camping out on the second floor and kept like insisting he was like on the studio. Like we have a studio underneath us, and claiming that like he had access downstairs, but he kept trying to come into our restaurant to like use the restroom. This was recent too. Fuck this weirdo. And then we find him like when we check the cameras because we located all the other like tenants in the building. We're like, yo, do you guys know this like guy? And we see him like sleeping, just like on the side. And then he's like running up and down the stairs. We call the cops. The cops is trying to chase him around. This was like 3 weeks ago. He's around the whole building and like he's running upstairs and the cops are chasing him.
3 stories is a lot of
during-
places to hide.
Dude, I'm just like, what is going on with like, I'm like, I get it, I understand, you know, what a tough situation. But no, during like dinner service, what the fuck?
No, yeah.
Like, and I'm just panicking because I'm like I am the sous chef like on duty and I'm just
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? Sorry. What the fuck is going on? Sorry. That's my biggest thing at work. I'm sorry. But yeah, he's running around everywhere, and we can't capture this guy because he's going through all the elevators and all the stairs and the cops running up
you
and
guys
down.
got elevators? Oh,
I
God.
mean, don't
You're
worry.
gross.
No, girl. It's Highland Park. Everything is functioning like in the 50s, and then like jams on you. You know, I have lights flickering. We work in where we work at is a Frank's Meat Market, which used to be back in the day in Highland Park. So there's ghosts up in there. You know there was mobsters working in the motherfucker.
He was the ghost.
Oh yeah, Frank the Ghost. You know it. Did you hear about it?
No.
Okay, so there is a saying that goes around in Highland Park. Frank the Ghost. Yeah, he haunts because it was a meat. It was a butcher shop before. So I don't know. I'm just saying. There's
You know.
Yeah. So, but anyways, long story short, and like you know, a good ending. We caught the culprit. The homeless man finally got caught, and they sent him another quarter around the corner from
He'll be back.
Motonio. I mean, don't tell me that, girl. It was a hard day, that service that night. It was crazy. I wanted to cry because customers wouldn't come in. But anyways, so that's that.
I almost ripped the ticket first. I was like, oh, which one? All right. I already know my answer. Is the customer always right? Describe why and why not.
No. That's not
Fair.
flat out. No.
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 I'm sorry,
And
but
that's
no.
why I love working in like independent restaurant. No, absolutely not. Look, we deliver excellence each and every time.
Yeah.
We will. And there's I work with a front of house that is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And it's just, you know,
The shit that gets handed is
they're just, I'm so sorry.
got it.
They work amazingly. Like we deliver excellence every day every day pre-ship. We reiterate that it is the importance that is customer service and the dining experience. They're paying for an experience, so let's deliver.
Yeah.
We give our fucking best, our absolute best.
Yeah, 1000%.
So I work in Highland Park, so I do get a lot of or anywhere you work, it doesn't even matter if you're at fucking Denny's, you're gonna get customers that behave just so rudely and just unimpressed. You know, I heard a quote from Jim. I don't know if it's Jim Carrey or not. Don't quote me on this, but where he says, "If you want to fight, you know, with your food, then go home and fight with your microwave." Something like that.
No.
Something along those lines. Oh.
My first thought was no. And the reason is because if you're nice, then you can be right. I'll allow it for the night, whatever. I'll do whatever you want. But if you're mean to me, you're already wrong. You're already wrong as soon as your voice hit that certain level and I feel the aggression.
That perk.
Wrong.
That perk.
Just
No,
wrong.
yeah. No,
Get out
I
of
don't.
my face. I'm not helping you anymore. I'll get somebody else. Sorry, I love you, but
Absolutely.
no. Some people are just insane when they like. I'm not your butler.
No.
Like, you came in for a service, I'm gonna give you great service. Like, I'm gonna do whatever I can. When I'm working, I'm at Disneyland. It's all smiles. I'll laugh at your joke. I'll freaking anything. But some
No.
people just don't get that.
First, yeah.
You can tell when they have not worked in a restaurant. That's why. That's what it is.
you. Girl,
you can
say
tell
less.
right away.
Girl,
right
tell
away,
it.
like, you've never worked in a restaurant, huh?
Tell it for the people in the back, because that's exactly what it is. It's like you've never, and I felt that way even yesterday when a lot of my line cooks got like critique, my servers got a lot of critique. I'm like, well, I see they're delivering excellence. They're giving you everything they can. My bartenders are working their asses off. Do you not see them sweating, juggling to like
I'm
cater
a face
to?
sweater. If I'm dripping, I'm working.
Girl, I'm all red. Look at this didn't come from nowhere. I had to foundation myself up just to come tonight. No, but it's insane. No, I don't believe that. I want to have one of those signs like that says like, you know.
You're not right.
Yeah, you're not always right. No, get out of here. No. No,
And I'll give my all for a table. For the table, even when I'm hosting.
Same.
Hosting, I am like so happy. I will do anything. I'll try to get you in as soon as possible.
Listen.
The wait's an hour and 15, I'll get you in.
Yeah.
You're
Talk
getting
to
in.
me.
Talk to me. I'm so nice.
I tell my servers,
But-
hey, you tell if they're complaining, they're upset, come talk to me.
Yeah.
And, no, I'll send them some stuff.
Everything can work
some
out.
drinks. Yeah, there's a way to make them happy.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
But
if
some
you're just
people,
gonna
yeah.
be, if you're just gonna be disappointed,
Yeah.
just to be disappointed,
Yeah.
or like act up a fool,
Entitled.
no. I
Just
won't.
like, already.
Because my servers, my back of house, bartenders, you guys, everyone's working as hard as they possibly
And
can.
I will never say no to the person. I'll never say no. But I give them a look. I'm like, you know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Although you're trying to get free stuff, ain't gonna happen. Not today, Satan. Not today. I love it. I love it. All right, okay, I see you, girl. I see you. I like it.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
That, you're quick.
I was
You're
waiting for
quick.
it that time. I was like,
no, this is you. I feel your nails under me.
no, go ahead.
Okay, I feel her
slid
nails under me.
I
was
slid
like,
my fingers under.
I'm jealous that she gets to have nails because I don't even have fingertips. Okay, Kujan.
Where?
What's the worst thing a chef or manager has said to you?
Oh,
Don't even tell me because this is gonna make me mad for those chefs or managers.
listen to this. I'm such a sweetheart.
You sound like a sweetheart.
I just like, listen, I'll call out work. I was hungover the night before. Your girl's not feeling good. But I'm so nice to the managers and the owners. They'll let me slide. They've never said anything, at least to my face. Actually, one time, like I was hosting in this, and one of my managers was like, we were booked. Booked, can't take any more tables. And they were like telling me, oh, keep taking reservations. I was like, no. I know the restaurant. I know what I'm doing. Like, you're just telling me that you think that I can't do my job, and I can do my job. And so, like, that's the only thing, but it wasn't even mean. But I want to hear yours.
The worst thing that my chef or my manager has said
to you.
I mean, I was once a line cook.
Yeah, you just get
So I
shit
can't even
handed to you.
think
You're just getting handed to you all night.
I mean, I can tell you the traumas of life, but I mean, okay, with you know, come on, when you're a line cook, there's so many terrible things, but they shape
Especially
you.
as a girl, isn't it harder too?
Oh my
I've heard some
gosh.
stories.
Oh,
Being a girl
dude.
chef is like even harder, I feel.
It has been. Even my first kitchen. My first kitchen was in Shinwa in Santa Monica for Wolfgang, and my gosh, it was. You would think it'd be. You'd think for someone like me it'd be traumatic, but I'm from the South Bay. I can handle shit, right?
Look at the shirt.
I can handle shit, right? Yeah,
cute.
no. They would try to like, you know, grope
Oh.
and
okay.
like talk down on you or like,
Yeah.
oh, you're just a woman. And these were, but I remember like the manager, she was Russian. She was a female, and I was like, you know,
The vodka.
I was like, look how they're treating like this and that. She's like, well, you can quit with her accent. You can quit. She's like, I'm like, oh,
no.
really? I was like, are you telling me that? She's like, oh, she's like, you can fight back.
Okay.
And I was all like, fight back how? I was like, you want me to hit them or something? She's like, because she was like, there's no
I'm not gonna
HR
say
here.
it.
Because she was like, there's no HR here. I said it when I said it, and I
She
said it. So I was like,
"No
oh
one's
yeah,
stopping
oh
you."
yeah. And that's actually what changed the laws of physics in that kitchen that day.
Yeah.
So I started fighting. I started
Fighting.
backing. Well, fucking and fighting back. I started fighting back, yeah. And they eventually, yeah. It's like and that, mind you, it was a different time. It was an old school kitchen.
Yeah.
But you know, I did it, and it
Still
changed.
today is still.
It changed things. It did change, but it changed things, and they were different with me, and they started respecting me because I worked way too hard to get to this point.
Yeah.
I make ends meet to get here.
Mhm.
It's not easy coming all the way to fucking Santa Monica, working for this prestigious chef,
Yeah.
delivering this beautiful like fucking menu on hard ass
Little
fucking
tiny
like
food.
heavy days. Yeah, no, dude, it's. Anything like, oh yeah, because you're a woman. And it's not
Yeah.
like, nah, fuck you. And my chef would be hard on me.
Yeah.
But I realized he was hard on me because he was like, yeah, same. Not that I guess maybe, yes and no.
Yeah.
You're a woman, but
And a chef. Woman and a chef.
but what he told me ultimately at the end of the day, he's like, after like, I think like 9 months, he's like, I didn't think you were gonna make it. He's like, and you're one of my most like prestigious chefs. Like, he's like,
There you
you're one of
go.
the best. He's like, don't ever leave me. He's like, you're so great. I'm like, ain't no motherfucking, your line cooks ain't gonna make it more than me. Because you're right, I'm a female. I mean, and I don't think that should factor into it, at least not now, today.
Yeah.
But back then when I was doing it, it was really fucking hard.
Yeah.
I was getting fucking groped or molested or hit. Like they would physically try to like bump me or hit me, or if I would like, they would move mad so I can fall. That wasn't gonna stop me. I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna show you that you're a bigger bitch than I am.
Period.
I'm gonna make it harder than you are. And I am where I am today because those guys ended up respecting me.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I don't take it like, oh, I'm resentful, I'm angry at you. But I take it as, now you respect me.
You have the shits for it. You're like, I can do that.
Yeah, I did it and I made it. And girl,
we're here now.
We're here now. But yeah. With that said, I'm going to Chinois to dinner next week.
Oh,
Gonna have a grand meal. No, I'm kidding. No, but yeah, I can't just pinpoint. Anyways,
I think you got it again. I think you pushed my fingertip out of the way that time. I felt this part. I was like, shit. Again.
Yeah, this is fun. I like you, girl. You're good. What's the most embarrassing thing we've done at work?
Oh. One thing comes to mind, and it's not even that embarrassing. It's just like I cried the whole shift after, and I feel so sorry for this kid. And it was his mom's birthday. I come over to the table. They ordered drinks and bread. That's it. Come over, giant tray, bottle of the Pellegrino, the large Pellegrino, fucking shit ton of glasses, bread. I walk over, I start taking the things, just dropped it all on this kid. I dropped the whole tray on his head. He had tomato pesto down his face. I thought he was bleeding from the Pellegrino. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I was gonna say that no one showed up.
No. Like I dropped the fucking tray on a kid. It looked like brains, the fucking tomato pesto. I was like, oh no. I ran to the back. I just grabbed my manager. I didn't even talk to the table anymore. I was like, can you please? I was like, please, I can't. They went over and they were so pissed. And it was the mom's birthday. I understand. This is a terrible thing that happened to you, and I'm so sorry. But I cried for 2 hours, and I wanted to go home. My manager did not let me go. No.
I mean, that is
every time
terrible.
one of my coworkers would walk by and they'd be like, that bitch dropped a whole fucking tray. I know. Terrible. I'm about to cry thinking about it right now.
Do you want a shot just to like compensate for that? Right?
I'll take it here.
Well, I'm done. That's why.
There you go. All right, what's yours?
Oh,
God, kid.
Embarrassing. I'm telling you, as a back house, there's just nothing that comes. But because you mentioned something dropping on someone,
So
I will mention a time that I was staging. Not even staging. I think I already got hired at Majordomo in downtown LA. Oh my God, dude. This is only like my first week.
This is making my skin twinge.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was there for it was my first fucking week after they hired me. Oh my God. So we have to like stuff shishitos and fermented pork. Mind you, there's a process that goes into all these intricate like tasks and mise en place, dude. So they were like, all right, just stuff the shishitos with the fermented meat, which takes like days, and then the cutting the shishitos that the prep cook has to do of slicing, and he's like doing like thousands of them a day and just stuffing them in. I was like, okay, I'm doing that, and the whole night, and then I have to like, I was like, okay, cool. I did like fucking like 600 of them, and service is already going on. Dinner service is going on. And I'm trying to walk this up over while dinner service is going on, and put it into the walk-in, trying to open it. And none of these motherfuckers were helping like to open one of the walk-ins.
Oh, no.
And I dropped the entire like 600
How many hours of work was it?
Girl, not just my work, the prep cook and the prep that it took to make this
silence after the drop.
And then I remember just like, it was like my fucking, like, they had just hired me.
Oh no.
Like my first week.
Oh,
and I remember just carrying like the 600 and putting it up like on the, picking it, trying to like fucking save whatever I could.
No.
And then the GM is right next. The GM station is next to me, and the fucking line cook. He's like, "Can you take this off? It's cross-contaminating my station." And I'm looking at him like, "You son of a fucking bitch!" And he just like move. I was like, "Fuck you, fuck you." You're cool and fuck you. I'm out. No, but yeah, that was probably like, I mean, just comparing to your situation. Yeah, I guess I guess it was embarrassing and traumatic.
Traumatic.
And I will never
The trauma.
get
The
it. Every time I
trauma.
drop something, it always goes,
I just want that kid to know he's in my thoughts.
fuck
He's
you.
in my
Fuck you, whatever your name was that time.
Nah, I was waiting. I was waiting
I
for
didn't
that
know
one.
that. I don't know.
If you could, what would you say to a customer who left no tip? Go ahead first, but I've got one.
If you could
say something to a customer who didn't leave a tip, what would you say to them?
If I could, I've seen this once. I've only seen this once in my life. I was in San Diego, and my friends and I were there. This one I was like in my younger years, and the waitress actually came back out, and she was like, she wasn't rude at all. She was like, did I do something wrong? Did I not deliver for a reason that I? We were like, oh shit. And it turned out that we were just cheap as fuck. So I would do that. What she did, that always stuck in my brain after that. I was like, damn, yeah, like, did I not, don't, like, I don't want money from you, but just tell me what I did wrong. And did I deliver? Or let me put it in your consciousness that you're an asshole and you don't know how to tip.
Yeah.
And I mean, tell me what I need to do better to perform better instead of going on Yelp and, and saying that I didn't deliver.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always remembered that. I remembered that, and I loved that about that experience. So that's why I don't care how.
No.
I mean, my experience. If it's bad, no, I'm a fucking like tip someone. I'm like, no, you're terrible. You're fucking horrible, and I'll tell them like you, whatever.
You were
But
trash.
yeah. And me, even as someone that's in industry, but when I'm in industry, I never tip under 25.
Yeah,
Love my
same.
people. But this girl, I loved her. Like I said, like I love that she went out there. She didn't ask for more money or anything. She was just like, what did I do that was not to your standards?
Yeah. She asked the person?
She came out.
Oh,
she came
shit.
out and we were like, oh shit, what the fuck? It just turned out that we were just cheap as fuck. This is in San Diego. Damn, San Diego, you guys have those high standards. As you should. No, but yeah, no, San Diego's beautiful. It's
No, I'm just
great.
kidding.
It's close to Long Beach, that's why.
It's not close enough. No.
It's not close
It's
enough.
not close enough. No, the other day I was giving excellent service. Again, Disneyland. Hi, how are you? My name is Sabrina. All that shit. Great service. It was two people. It was one of their birthdays. I have to sing at my restaurant. I sing the loudest. I sang for you. $0 tip. I was like, okay, maybe they left cash. Checked out. Nothing. I was like, oh, wow. If you don't have the money to tip, you don't have the money to eat out. Fucking cook, all right? Don't come to me again.
Say less, girl.
That
No,
shit,
no,
oh
you're
my
right.
God. I was like, and the restaurant that I work at, it's expensive. Like, it is expensive. It's an Italian restaurant. It's good Italian. So I'm like, don't come
Everything
here
over
again.
20.
I know your face. You gave great service.
I know your type. When you're ordering that steak, meat.
You got two specials? 40 bucks? No tip? Happy birthday? Not for me.
No.
It was so rude. I couldn't believe it.
How dare her? Do you want me to kick her ass?
Bro, I bet her name was No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't remember her name.
No. That's what I would do though. I would go over like, did I do something?
No, I wouldn't go up to
If
them.
I had to,
I
no,
wouldn't
I
go
would.
up to them.
You know what?
It's already done. It's already done. Like, what if, like, let's say they didn't tip and then they like left their phone, they come back. I still wouldn't say anything. I'd be like, have a great evening. Thanks for eating with us. I hope to see you again. No, I wouldn't say
Oh, so
anything.
you're great. That's still great.
That's
amazing.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking weirdly in love with this industry. I'm like, before I give you this phone, you better like, what did I do?
Oh, you want the phone?
Hostage.
You want the phone?
I'm just so obsessed with this industry, and I wish I wasn't. But I do. I
It's
love
only
it
the
so
people that are
much.
in the industry that know how
yeah.
it is. That's
yeah.
like literally no one else. would be
Listen,
able to-
I don't have any more friends outside of this industry.
Yeah.
Because if I wasn't in this industry, I'd just be friends with accountants. And
Yeah.
fuck no.
I could never.
What the-
Math? No, not me.
Huh? Stop trying to make me front of house with your math. I'm back at house. You let me bring those tickets in and call those dishes out. Yeah, no.
No.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That ain't the rules. That is.
It was a
I
Campari.
like the tactic though. I like the
It was a
tactic.
Campari.
Okay, read this with me.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a one, two, 1, 2, 3.
That's a wrap. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Like and subscribe. Hit that bell button.